Hello, what is good? What is bragging? It is I, the DJC, aka the TheDonJuanCarlos, and we're here. As you can see on the screen. We got some more news and info for Borderlands 3. Really out here. Today's May 1st, and we just got gameplay reveal for Borderlands. I think this gameplay is pretty much about like an hour. And I'm pretty sure we can use this the footage from the stream, cough cough, not calling anyone else out, to like actually, because what I want to do is kind of like showcase and like go about like what's been going on. We can actually like play the audio. I have just unmuted the audio and like go through it and go through stuff that I have noticed and things that the developers have gone through, and kind of just get the gist of it. Like, so sit down, get your popcorn, let's get this money.
We've skipped past the logos and a lot of the introductions because we felt that the most honest way to bring the game to you today was to start from the very beginning. So with that, let's play some Borderlands 3.
All right, so we're here, right? We're starting off as Amara, our siren call to duty. You get it? No? All right, let's just keep going.
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP.
So here's one thing that I'll notice here is you see Claptrap's design here. You probably can't see my mouse. Yeah. Oh, look, we got drawing mode. I should probably make that darker, but whatever. We'll do that in post. I think this design, like from playing like Borderlands 2 and 3 and the pre-sequel recently, he's just a lot more detailed. Like, you can see all the paint stains, the grunt marks. It's a new and revived Claptrap, revamped. Like, the whole business of it. Like, hey, I'm ready for new Claptrap. We really out here.
Stuart Bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device. Try it out. I rinsed it off myself.
All right, so this is gonna keep playing, but I think like right here, out of all the Borderlands, I think this is the only time we've seen this actual echo device. Like, of course, it's Doll, because Doll runs the world. But you see the level meter, the map load up, the health bar load up. Like this new, you can't really see the health on the screen, but just know that it's a new bar for health. This new map only reveals everything's grayed out except like what area you've in and like actually walk through, so you can actually start to see what's actually going on. And like the developers start to go into like how basically the tutorial and how it's starting to show you, kind of like how you're getting adjusted to the game. Right here in the corner that's over here, right? Oh, well, it'll be back in a minute. I'll pause it. So right here, we're going right into the new use station. So that's basically where you're going to be setting up your emotes, which are new to the game. But I think a lot of Borderlands 3 did take some stuff from, like, I don't know, Destiny, maybe, even though. So I won't say anything, but there are some elements that I feel, because I love Destiny and I played a lot, that have been taken right from that, which is dope. And I wonder if I can totally just do that. Dope. Fire. They're taken from Destiny, and you can actually start to see like what's going on around here, and like with the emotes and characterization. And the more we get into it, the more you'll see.
Once we defeat the cult, I'll be famous. And when I'm signing autographs, I need you looking sharp while defending me from my legions of fans/stalkers.
All right, now as you can see here, we're playing as Amara, and she's a powerful siren warrior. And like Claptrap mentioned, we're in the quick change, where it's up to you how you want your character to look. So you can change Amara and change your emotion.
Yeah, so like I said before, we got emotes, so we're modern day boys. We or women. We're really out here living our best lives.
Obviously. Okay. All right, let's keep playing for now, guys.
And there's our skill tree. I forgot about that.
Boring. Don't worry, corporations have our best interests at heart. Except Dawn. And Hyperion. And the propaganda center is this way. A locked gate? No! This can't be happening! The entire mission is ruined! Think, Claptrap, think! You're brave and powerful, and people always do what you tell them to! That's it! Recruit, get that gate open! That's an order from your superior officer!
So obviously, you're getting a glimpse here on how we use the beginning of the game to make sure players are up to speed on how first-person video games work. We can validate that players understand how to navigate the environment and interact with it.
I think that last part was important. I can't actually go back, but there like the all the important stuff, it looks like they're all sparkling. Like you know when you sit down and play have played Borderlands, and it's kind of like, especially in when you in areas where you have to find certain objects and you can't actually find them, and this is probably another important part that's coming around. Like all the important objects that I've seen from this demo so far are all glistening and have sparkles on it, so you kind of know the important stuff that's going around. And in this next part, you can see that we now have mounting, and it's not automatic mounting, but you can double tap A when you jump. You can tap A when you jump up to something and mount a ledge and grapple to stuff. So you can't Skyrim stuff almost, but you can still take a part of we'll get to higher places that you couldn't before. I remember, if you remember the quest for Borderlands 1 in I forgot what area it is, but when you're doing the revolver at the gas station and you do that jump a bunch of times to try and get up to the platform to get one of the pieces, having mounting on the wall can actually, support us, and could have supported us to getting that mission done easier. And I think this is probably my favorite part of the entire demo that they've shown today. And let's just get to it.
Cashmere Bot, stay quiet and follow my every move. It's stealth time. Stealth time. Gonna walk over here and gonna go over here super quiet. Just going over here. Gonna spin around like so. So quiet. So super quiet. That's a bit too loud. Perfect. Once we complete our mission, Lilith has to promote me to Super General. Stand back!
So we're throwing stealth out the window?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding. Now take your gun, recruit. You're gonna need it.
Okay, cool. So we got our gun. We're doing it, and they actually explain probably an important part. As you can see, we have fire modes here on the screen, right? Hold on, let me get my pen tool so we can highlight this stuff. All right, firing modes. Many guns have alternate firing modes. Hold Y to switch between firing modes. So basically, right now he's in single fire. I think he's in single fire. But there's also a firing mode, we'll play it here, where he can switch between and actually load up his gun. So instead of shooting regular bullets, it shoots out explosions or something like that. So he got the ammo. Yeah, let's load up. Let's take it, and as we go through, it'll show off kind of what the firing mode actually looks like, if they can go any faster.
regularly, we just fire bullets. But if we switch our alternate firing modes, we fire off micro missiles.
Micro missiles. And then we could just reset it back between the fire modes, and I think this is aim, you shoot. But in this demo, at least, they showcase just sliding into cover, and you can start to notice how. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it. I don't think I can bring it back on this. How like, oh wait, no, but I could circle it. Yeah, shouts out to Pens. Like right here, you can see how, because the gun mode was in explosive mode, that barrier started to deteriorate a lot faster than it would. Like all the cover and stuff is breakable in this game, which is like kind of nice. At the same time, that is not, because you know you'll be behind cover in a second win, and still you'll be trying to get cover to regen or whatever, but getting second win because the cover that you were in got broken. But at the same time, if people run away from you, it's like a double-edged sword. You can definitely break whatever barrier they're standing behind and get your life back. So it's interesting. The sliding is like, I'm not surprised the sliding, like every game has sliding in it, but you do slide like really far in this game, which is kind of nuts. Like I'll be honest with you, that sliding is pretty crazy.
I know Claptrap can be a little claptrap, but he's still one of us. We're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
So let's see if we can find some loot. I saw over near that door. I saw a red chip.
Okay, I think this is also an important part in this combat that they do mention, the developers do mention in this, but all of the barrels and stuff aren't static like objects in this game. So you know, just like in Borderlands 1, 2, pre-sequel, like when you shoot the barrel normally, it'll like light up and things will like either explode around it and do the elemental damage or whatever. But barrels actually are meleeable. You can still shoot them and they'll explode. But just like in that scene right there, a lot of the stuff is interactable. Like you can hit the barrel onto a group of enemies, shoot it, they'll explode. Homeboy opened up an oil pit, and then there was a barrel right there, and you can shoot the barrel, and then like the oil will catch on fire, and they take extra damage and junk like that. There's a lot of like cool stuff, new like cool stuff you can just do within the game, and we'll get to the next part. We'll just get to the next part.
All right.
That looks promising. Oh, there we go. 77. 105, that's better. Take that one.
You got it! Now you're invincible. Not really, but it just might keep Shim from killing you in one hit. Now let's get you in there, recruit. Hey, Shim! All your gun friends are dead. I challenge you to a trial by combat. But because I'm stuck to this nugget, my loyal champion shall vanquish you in my stead.
Come on in, heretic! I haven't met my sacrifice quota for the day!
So I know you guys are getting ahead of me. You can know what's coming next. This is our first mini boss fight. Daquan, you ready? We're flying without a net here, no god mode, so let's do it.
All right, so I'll mention this as the fight is going on. A lot, I think that's actually brand new. Like you can melee into the air. I just noticed that a second time because this is only my second time looking at this. But as you get knocked up into the air, you can melee stuff. But there's a lot more bosses. The developers would say, I don't know if it'll be playing while we do this, while I talk over stuff that I've noticed in the actual trailer. But that's an example of the kinetic barrels. But there are a lot more boss fights in this game, especially, and in this clip specifically, they'll mention a lot of the bosses you're guaranteed to like kind of get loot from. Let's see if they mention it here.
Oh, look at that.
Recruit, are you dead? If not, get me down! The controls are on the second floor!
Now you'll notice that Daquan picked up the shotgun that Shiv dropped. We think it's really important that your moment of victory should have a subsequent reward to it right at that moment. So of course you can pick up gear right
Back
away.
for a little bit. Hold on. Right, so we got this part because I just noticed that. So here, it actually tells you what you. Hold on, let me get this because you can't see my mouse. They actually tell you like what rewards that you get for all the missions. So like when you check your inventory, you can actually see what you get, and it shows here like, you know, challenges like for badass tokens and stuff that you get. Badass token challenges as they get leveled on the screen and how much progress you've had in them, as well as the rewards you get after every mission. So you're not like, because I know I've been through, like, even though I've played through all the Borderlands multiple times, there's some times where you like go through through a mission and you don't remember what it like actually gives you, and you have to like rummage around your inventory to like actually find the new loot when it can display right there on your screen. So that's dope and super fire.
More COV. Let's see what you got, recruit.
It's the Firehawk! The God Queen wants her hand!
Down you go. Take the wrong team, jackass.
Chili recipe! Die! Eat it real!